you can do. So that was my aha moment. It's just thinking about that. There are no limits. The feeling's off. As long as you have faith and you believe you can do it. My commitment last week was to send out 10 postcards a day. I didn't do it on a daily basis, but I have sent out over 60 postcards this week, and passed out probably another 30 to people. So probably about 100 postcards this week. And I'm going to keep doing that, carrying them with me, making sure I'm passing them out and letting people know about my comedy, and I'm available to do comedy again. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you for sharing, Lynn. And congratulations on all those victories. Who else would like to share their aha moment? Well, I'll begin sharing. I am reading from the chapter on organized planning. That's my commitment. That's my Achilles heel. So my aha moment comes in where the author talks about it's not just knowing the law, it's who is best prepared. And we do that through organized planning. My focus has been actually putting in the reps in terms of 15 minutes a day of my planning for my business and preparation, not just acting, but preparation. So that's what came up strongly for me, and really actually structuring my day that way. My commitment for last week was continuing to read the monetary equivalent statement on a daily basis. I was away this week, so I did it half time. So that also shows me the meaning for 4 out of the 7 days. And I think I usually say it's either yes or no, but it shows me the power of actually having a plan and that intentionality. When I was home, I said, okay, my written statement was on my pillow. And it worked because I saw it when I was waking up, when I was going to bed. And since I changed the place, it kind of threw me off. So I said, oh my goodness, I don't have that in place. So just the power of planning and intentionality gets me to my goals. My commitment for the upcoming week will remain reading the monetary equivalent statement daily, both in the morning and the evening, until that's mastered for 30 days in a row for me. And at that point, I believe it becomes more of a established habit. So I will continue to do that. Who else would like to share their aha moments and their commitments?
Good morning, it's Ann McNeil. I guess I was waiting for somebody else to share. I can go ahead and share. Oh boy. I'm also in the organized planning principle, and my aha is from this statement, which says, your achievement can be no greater than your plan. Are sound. That may seem to be an axiomatic statement, but it is true. Samuel Insull lost his fortune of over $100 million. The Insull fortune was built on plans which were sound. The business depression forced Mr. Insull to change his plans, and the change was temporary defeat because his new plans were not sound. And again, his new plans were not sound. Ann McNeil, his new plans were not sound. Mr. Insull is now an old man. He may consequently accept failure instead of temporary defeat. But if his experience turns out to be failure, it will be for the reason that he lacked the fire of persistence to rebuild his plan. No man or woman is ever whipped until he or she quits in his or her own mind. This fact will be repeated many, many, many times, because it is so easy to take the count at the first sign of defeat. That was my powerful aha as I look back, to be able to look forward over my own defeats, which I thought were defeats or failures in my business and life. And then as I look at the fact of being in these principles every single week, that power of persistence helped me to really see that there's no such thing as failure if I just kept going forward. And so I'm encouraged in that, in my new pursuit, to not feel defeated, no matter how it looks externally, but to continue to just push with persistence. So that was encouraging and inspiring to me. My commitment last week for the business was to get at least 5 people to commit to start a mastermind group, or at least be a part of our international masterminders.com mastermind group if they already have a group. And I did not make that commitment for the 5. I only got a commitment from 2. And so I would keep that commitment going into next week to get another 5 by asking. But I also realized that my plans are not as sound as they could be in terms of my process. And so that's my aha for my commitment. And I will keep the same commitment next week to continue to read through the organized planning principle, and also to keep the number of 5 individuals who are willing to start a mastermind group or commit to partner with us if we already have one. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you for sharing, Ann. Who else would like to share their aha moment and their commitments? So for anyone just joining us, we're currently reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Are you clear about what you want in your business and or your life? Are you seeking accountability to stay on track and achieve your goals, especially when it comes to your financials? Be our guest at the Clarity Mastermind on July 1st at 5 p.m. You can attend only once as a guest, and this month we're diving into the topic of personal development. You can find the link to join us in the Think and Grow Rich International Mastermind Association Facebook group, and don't miss the opportunity. Who else would like to share? It's powerful when you're sharing in terms of just, it increases your chances of, oh, go ahead.
I can go. This is Peter Gay. I don't have an aha for this week. It's been a kind of rough time of year for me. In terms of my commitment for last week, it was to meditate and visualize daily in one business transaction, and to find a new platform for my product. I did have one business transaction, but I think it was an order from the previous week. I did meditate. I wouldn't say daily, but I think I made it about 4 days this week. And I haven't yet found a new platform for my product. For this coming week, I would say what I want to do is complete what I'm working on, which is to submit my grant tonight. I did also, however, finish the last round of approvals and edits from the illustrators for my book and start working on the glossary, which was something a while back. So I would like to complete the glossary by next week. I'd like to continue meditating and journaling daily and submit my grant this evening.
Thank you for sharing, and blessings on those commitments for the upcoming week. Who else would like to share their aha moment and their commitments?
Hi, this is Rose from Tampa.
Come on in, Rose.
Yes, wanted to say, well, the first thing, I am in chapter 6, organized planning. What I realized for myself, I'll say for the past 2 months, I was looking for a new client or new opportunity. And finally, I'm so grateful I got my client, my new opportunity, and I'm very excited about that. So in saying that, my next goal is to get organized. And I think what happened is that I was putting so much things on my plate Personally, my dad had a medical emergency, so I had to rush back home, trying to find a client, and I was trying to do so much all together, and I was, how should I say, half finishing things. And I'm guilty as doing that. So now I'm in organized planning, the chapter of organized planning. Now that I got this new opportunity, I'm going to be focusing on something else as well as learning about what the client needs and organizing my, how should I say, my week, so I can be much more productive, be a leaner type of schedule instead of adding so many things. I'm not getting everything done. So my aha was just a simple sentence on page 107. Your achievement can be no greater than your plan or sound. So my goal for this week is to put things on my calendar, like block time. What time I'm going, time to I want to focus on investing, time to learn about the new client and what they need, but just properly using my schedule, calendar, I should say. And the second thing is redoing my confession on my next goals that I want to achieve. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing. Everyone, think about all the ways you've benefited from this call. Now, who do you know that could use accountability to build momentum in their life? Invite them to join us for the next Friday Accountability Mastermind. They can register on Eventbrite under Think and Grow Rich Friday Accountability Mastermind. Let's help others stay on track and achieve their goals. And again, give them the Eventbrite link as opposed to the conference call number, because we want them to be properly notified of any updates, and that it would just help increase the chances that they show up. So we are looking for volunteers to help host the Friday accountability call. We'll provide you with clear instructions, training, and a script to make it easy. Interested in volunteering, you can go to the Facebook Accountability Mastermind page, Think and Grow Rich page. We'd love to have you on board. And for tomorrow, start your weekend with intention and inspiration by tuning into the Think and Grow Rich Mastermind Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. This live session brings together like-minded individuals committed to applying the timeless principles of Think and Grow Rich to create success in every area of life. Whether you're looking to sharpen your focus, stay accountable, or elevate your mindset, this is your moment. Watch live on YouTube at Ann McNeil, ANNMCNEILL, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So join us for the 2026 International Masterminders Annual Accountability Meeting, January 9th and 10th, 2026, at the Embassy Suites in Boca Raton, Florida. Kick off the year with clarity, connection, and accountability as you reflect on your goals. Build your life report, not just your business report, but your life report in all aspects, and mastermind with purpose-driven leaders. Don't miss the transformative experience, this transformative experience. Now, do we have any new callers on the line today?
I'm not a new caller, but at this time I'd like to share.
Okay, you can come on in and share, please.
Thank you. This is Amber from Washington, D.C. I don't have an aha on the reading this week. I do have an aha from, I was on the last chapter, I was on chapter 2, and it was an aha about setting my vision. And I did not I had other ahas this week, but not from the reading. But I didn't meet my goal that I set this week, which was to do the choreography play and send a video to a friend. And I do still have the goal So it's not one a week, but it is to get to the 13th. I think I have 9 more videos to make by the end of the month. So my goal is to have made significant progress toward completing those videos by next Friday. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Congratulations on those wins and your upcoming commitments. So again, do we have any new callers?
I'm sorry, excuse me, this is Beverly, and I would like to go next. I'm not a new caller, of course. I'm reading in the chapter on the subconscious mind, and it says, remember your subconscious mind functions automatically whether you make any effort to influence it or not. This naturally suggests to you that thoughts of fear and poverty and all negative thoughts serve as stimuli to your subconscious mind unless you master these impulses and give your subconscious mind more desirable food upon which it may feed. The subconscious mind will not remain idle. If you fail to plant desires in your subconscious mind, it will feed upon the thoughts which reach it as a result of your neglect. It has already been explained that thought impulses, both negative and positive, reach the subconscious mind continuously from the sources mentioned in chapter 10. For the present, it is sufficient if you remember that you are living daily in the midst of all manner of thought impulses which are reaching your subconscious mind without your knowledge or awareness. Some of these impulses are negative, some are positive. You are now engaged in trying to help shut off the flow of negative impulses and to aid in the voluntarily influencing your subconscious mind through the positive impulses of desire. When you achieve this, you will possess the key which unlocks the door to your subconscious mind. Moreover, you will control the door so completely that no undesirable thought will influence your subconscious mind. And that statement was my aha, because it just reinforced, there's a saying that an idle mind is the devil's workshop or something similar to that. And it just reinforced the fact that you have to weed out the naysayers and the negativity, and you do that by thinking those positive thoughts, placing those positive thoughts in your mind. And that just reiterated to me to continue to read my positive affirmation statement that I have every day, so that I'm starting my day out with positive energy and positive thoughts to help get me through the rest of the day. So that was my aha moment. And 2 weeks ago, I met a guy that is in the same line of business that I am in the water industry, and they are a firm much larger than mine. And so we are currently in negotiations to solidify that collaboration so that we can begin to work in a different area of the country. So it's just very exciting, because it's going to be a vehicle that we can use to expand and grow and reach a different market. And so I was very excited about that. And I was working on a certification for the city of Cincinnati, and I got that completed. And so very excited about that. And we'll continue to work on this collaboration. So thanks for allowing me to share.
Thank you for sharing, Beverly, and congratulations on those wins and your upcoming commitments. And I'll make one last call. Any other new callers? Okay, hearing none. And you have any final words for us? You're on mute if you're sharing.
Had to find my phone. I'm out walking with a backpack and put the phone on mute in the bag. my goodness. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, everybody. This has just been another phenomenal opportunity for us to share our aha moment, but more importantly, for us to share with all of those individuals who are listening in to encourage, to uplift, and to inspire. And I, through reading my aha from this week, I am just encouraging myself to remember to persist until I succeed with a spirit of excellence. And even when things appear not to be happening, just keep moving forward. So we want to thank all of you for joining. And remember, join us tomorrow for another phenomenal guest, another phenomenal podcast. Not going to share any more than that. You can join us and listen in. But also remember to subscribe to the YouTube if you have not done so. If you are listening to me and you are interested in starting a free family and friends mastermind group as a part of the International Masterminders Association, which is a not-for-profit for mastermind groups, please text me at the number 59925. Text that number and just put Ann in the chat. So you would text 59925 and put Ann in the chat, and we will add you to our list. Complete the information. We'll add you to our list. I'm very excited about our annual meeting in 2026, where we will be kicking off 50 mastermind groups of accountability at that event. You got to be present to do that. But I'm just excited to continue to encourage, inspire, and uplift. And for all of you, remember to continue to think and grow richer. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Carla and Michelle, for hosting today. And again, remember, continue to think and grow richer. Everybody have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Ann. Take care, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.